10 years later, tariffs in America have been successful. First, Chinese imports stopped. Then, the oil from Canada followed swiftly by fertilizer and machine parts needed for agriculture. The Health Secretary, RFK Jr., set a policy to ignore avian flu. People, hungry from lack of food grown on the farm, started eating infected eggs. This is how the Nox virus started. There is good news though. And that good news is there were plenty of liberal tears to drink, which made it all worth it. Right, hello and welcome back to Project Zomboid. We have started 10 years later. I have no fedging idea where I've started. I have no clothes on, so that should be something I should remedy rather soon. Pair of scissors. That's going to keep us alive, hopefully. No, not too distant. Oh, sewing kit. That's going to be good. And sleeping pills, I very rarely use them, but you never know. Sometimes they may come in handy. I am using the 10 years later mod, so yes, everything is a bit, well, shitty, shall we say. The water and power should be off, so most fresh food is going to be rotten. Thankfully, pork rinds, they were made rotten. Let's fill up the kettle. We have some water. We only need some shoes. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. I thought I was going to be stuck in the house there. Please don't be broken glass outside. Good. Come on. Good. And that should give us some shoes. And it's bloody, I know, but a tank top for some rags. So in this mod, there is rubbish on the floors, which may contain loot. More than anything though, my character, Bear Flambe, an amateur enthusiast survivalist, he needs hope. He needs something to look forward to. There we go, the scissors. So this for me is the proper apocalypse. The world's gone to shit. Everything's overgrown. And nowhere's safe. Your local shelter, is that going to give us a map of somewhere? Okay, over there, and we're all the way down there. I don't think we're going to be making it to the local shelter. Let's add a mark though. Let's leave a little civic building symbol. Garbage bags are pretty good in Build 42. We now have a formal shirt. The problem with loads of trees everywhere is people just jumping out of them from somewhere you can't see. More maggots. Yes, food's actually going to be a problem here. I haven't actually found any food apart from some rotten grapes and some maggots. Ooh, skeleton. Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio. I think we're going to have to do a bit of foraging if we want to stay alive. I'm going to take that plunger as a backup weapon. Loot is set to extremely rare, so it's going to be hard to find anything. Come on. Have some good stuff. What's in the garbage bag? There's usually something good in garbage bags. Cookie, tortilla chips. Who throws this stuff out? Seaweed. Can we eat that? We can. Beautiful. Lead pipe is worn. I'm not going to bother with that. An opener. Some dirty bowling shoes. I like that. Better than the zombie shit I have on. Aren't they snappy? The Dudabite. Ooh, this one has an American flag on. It's got to have guns, hasn't it? If I can actually get to the door. And the door's boarded up. I think this is actually some kind of survivor house if the door's boarded up as well. I could be wrong. Let's enter through the window. Or Diet Cola, yes please. Rotten ham, that would have been nice. Can of oats. I may just raw dog those and eat them. Come on, I'm expecting more in here. Not just a tree in the living room. Oh, you bastards. Hoodie and photograph of trick-or-treaters. Just what you need. And we're done here. Back out the way we came. So I think we're coming up to a gas station. Yeah, we are. That's next on the list. That should hopefully give us some goodies. So many a year ago, I used to go to Cows Week in the Isle of Wight. It's an island just off the bottom of the UK if you're not familiar with it. And I used to camp on the island and, yeah, go out drinking pretty much. Now, there's a ferry between one side of the island, which was split by a river or a channel, any other side. So one night we'd gone back to a friend of a friend's house, and needless to say she had mental health issues, so we didn't quite want to stay in her house. So we had to get back across the river, and the ferry had closed. Oh, there's loads of food in here. Beautiful. Yeah, the ferry had closed for the evening. So we decided we were going to swim across. To actually get across with all our possessions in good order, we went to a bin to try and find some bin bags to put our goods in. And there I was, I'd stripped down, I was ready to put my clothes in a bin bag. I turned around and there's my friend who likes his food. He was munching on some popcorn. And he just, oh, I'm not going in there, that's dark. And he just said to me, I can't believe someone's thrown this away. This is perfectly good popcorn. And there he was, oh, claw hammer, beautiful. There he was, just munching food out of a bin bag. I want to go in there, but I want to be able to see in there when I go in there. It's this door, isn't it? Please don't be zombies here. Please don't be zombies here. Thank you. Flashlight, perfect. Mechanics, am I going to be doing that? Maybe. I'll take it while I can get it, I suppose. Still, then again, it's 10 years later. There's not actually going to be any cars to use. That mechanic book's no good. We have to see what would... Empty gas can. Yeah, fuck no. Fuel... Not even a consideration in this game. There's no chance for us getting a working car. 10 years later, they're all fucked. Lighter could come in handy, as could a candle. Got to do the scratch ticket, haven't we? Come on, be lucky, be lucky, be lucky, be lucky. Please, come on, I need this. Loser. Oh well. Let's carry on. I think the best thing I can possibly do here is head east, hit the main road, head north, and go to the camping supplies shop. Oh, of course, that's on the agenda, isn't it? We've had 28 days later, 28 weeks later. Now there's 28 years later coming out. Now, I'm no biologist, but based on the laws of thermodynamics, energy transfer and all that, I'm relatively certain that zombies would die out after a fixed amount of time. They'd just run out of energy, quite simply. Someone more sciencey can correct me if I'm wrong, but the body's a closed system and there's a limited amount of energy in it, and once it's all used, then yeah, bang, gone. This has been looted, that's why everything's out, isn't it? Doesn't mean there's not zombies around. Oh good, we can get some decent clothes. Photograph of a newly married couple and magazine. Ain't hotties, I ain't interested. Check the garbage bags for treasure, maybe some popcorn. Another can opener. Wow, that tree's moving. Why is that tree moving? Quagga cakes, whatever the fuck they are. And some rat droppings. Yes, it's hard to navigate with trees everywhere. So you could have trees on the road as well. I thought, 10 years, would they really pierce the asphalt or concrete or cement or whatever your road's made of? I don't think it would. It would be a bit greenified like you have here, but yeah, I don't think you'd have trees spurting out of it too much. These trees, they keep, they keep shaking every now and then. Do 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 do. I have no idea what time it is, so there's a postbox here or a letterbox here, which means there's a house. If there's a house, there's probably a bed I can sleep in. Right, let's zoom in so I don't get zombied. This looks like a trashed car. Oh, brilliant, can get in it. Oh, zombie, zombie, zombie. Do you have a watch? I'd like to know the time. That's got lots of rats. That's never a bad thing when you see lots of rats. Eggs. So trick I saw, if we go to the investigate area menu, the foraging menu, it usually has a sun that goes up and across. Maybe that means it's dusk, where it's gone a bit pink. I'll leave that up for a little bit whilst I go to sleep. Oh, piss sticks. I know what we can do if there's nothing else. Have a wank. Let's do some burpees for 60 minutes. Oh, okay. And you just have to believe that I'm doing them. So it's not got the planet going across anymore, but it's changing between stars and dark. Let's just see what conditions it's in. Semi-decent. Just needs a bit of a paint job. Now we're back on the road again. Nope, 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 nope. No, 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 no. This is gonna break, isn't it? Bastards. Ooh, hello. We now have the time, it's 8:40, and this dude, I think they were munching on this dude already. We got a belly button dangle, I need that. Now if I can find something that connects it to my PP and nipples, all will be good in the world. Yeah, I didn't like that. I just heard them suddenly come for me. There's no way of seeing. You've ever been in thick fog or mist? That's exactly what this is. You can barely see in front of yourself. This is actually quite terrifying. Every now and then there's a branch that shakes in the wind maybe, or maybe an animal goes past. Have we come to a crossroads? I think we have. Just quickly map it. We have. So if we go along here, I could walk past where I want to go easily. There's no way of knowing anything. Flint flake. I think we may be able to do something with that if I find a tree branch. Like make a stone axe or something. Fucking hell. Look at that. I'm supposed to know where I'm going. Right, can we do something now? We can carve stuff. This is actually quite useful, this flint. Well, the good news is the yellow line is clear, and have we come to a bit of an... No, we haven't come to an opening. I think there is something in the mod settings that mention this. Maybe I did something a bit wrong. Yeah, there you go. There's a big road. So if we turn right when we hit the turning. Oh, good. Yes, please. Thank you. Please. So the smaller roads were blocked, whereas these roads... have much better field of vision. What is the first thing you'll do if suddenly everybody disappeared tomorrow? I think for me, it would be much like what I'm doing now. I'd head down to a camping store, and then maybe I'd go around and scout out the biggest, most eco-friendly house. I'm talking one that's got some kind of rainwater collection system, some solar generator. Then I'll get rid of everyone's shit that was in there by chucking it over the neighbour's fence. Then I'd move all my shit in there. Then, second priority, I'd have to go and find a copy of Hotties somewhere. April 1988. I'm joking, of course. It's May 1980. I suppose the other thing you'd want to do is look at maps and find out where all the nuclear power stations are. You don't really want to be living near one of those. I imagine they go a bit funny if they're unattended for a certain amount of time. There's a house down here. Maybe I have this as a little rest stop. Let's rest on the bed, and I think I've got a magazine or something to read. Nope, I don't. Reading's for stupid people. Mad Dan's Den. Oh, hello, Zombo. Oh, right, okay, there's a few zombies out. Right, nope, chicken, don't like it. I'm running. I need the hammer and nails. I think it was kind of back over here they had some shelves. There's a few zombos. over here or the back left of over there could have stuff that's useful. If we take the key, that's potentially good for us. Yoo-hoo! Anybody home? Nuts and bolts? No thank you. Hiking footwear, May 1990. That's a rather interesting fetish. Alright, it's a little house down here. That's nice. Yeah, it's this bit. It's a little kind of farming shop. Ooh, creepy. Can't see stuff. Come on. Need a decent claw hammer. These shelves are all bare. I'm not going to do the rest of the shop. There's a zombie. He's gone round to find me. Bit too late. Let's have a little jog on to get away from them before they catch up. And of course, out of breath. Let's start walking again. And let's bring up the search menu. Fuck, this is it. And there's a zombie by me. Of course there is. It's a bit overgrown towards the cat. Oh shit. They're all around here. Okay. This was my concern. Key camping. Perfect. Not that we need it. All the doors will be gone, but we'll see. Right, there are others around here. Let's take them out. I don't want them surprising me while I go camping. Here's some grizzling around. Where are you, grizzler? Which tree are you hiding behind? Well, it looks like this place has been hit up pretty early on in the apocalypse. There's a rope and a stake. Want to be checking the floor as well. Water purification tablets. Not many, but it's better than nothing. How about here? Nope, nothing. Let's try picking you up and having a look at the back one. I really was hoping for a better backpack. Not going to happen. We have a sleeping bag though. This is useful. And then if we put that there, we got somewhere to sleep. Where's this fucking grizzling coming from, man? I think it's out back somewhere. I'm overexerted and I'm starting to get tired, so I'm just going to rest here for a bit and then I'll go to sleep on the sleeping bag. Yeah, they're humming in the background. We're awake. Let's have some breakfast cereal to start the day. Should potentially start rationing my food, but you never know what we're going to find. Let's continue. Let's zoom in because there may be some hiding behind these trees. Yeah, this is horrible. Here's a gun shop. Where's the grizzling? Here it is. That came out of nowhere, you bastard. Looks like this place has been looted. Actually, on the floor, we have 2 pistols. Yeah, these aren't any good really, are they? A hunting knife. This is good. Yeah, it's plenty of 9mm and we could get the shotgun, but it's just too heavy. It's not going to be of use. It should be an easy walk across to the gas station. Usually this is an empty green field and you can see across the road. Here we go. Scratch ticket. Should I do that now? Kinda have to, even though those trees are rumbling. Come on, be lucky, be lucky, be lucky. This could change my life. Loser. This has been raided as well. A hunting vest, dehydrated meat stick, barbecue crisps. I think there's something on these shelves. Rubber gloves and cow's milk, which doesn't appear to be off. How can that not be off? What kind of milk are you Americans drinking that things don't go off? Well, I think that's it for around here. Oh wow, somebody went shopping. We won't be having steak tonight though. The everlasting pickle. And more junk food. We're on the road again. Let's continue. There's a little rat following me on my journey. Go to creeping. It's empty. Not the best place for sleeping. For all the good this is going to do, that'll give me a tiny bit of protection. This is boarded. This isn't. There's not much I can do about that. And this is going to be my bed for the night. And also a good point to stop. I have big plans afoot, but I think that can wait till the next episode. Please like and subscribe if you've made it this far and haven't already. And thank you very much for watching. I'll be back again soon. Bye bye.